I found my 14-year-old daughter, half dead in our bathtub. She'd slit her wrists, but despite the grim nature of her situation, she seemed strangely ecstatic, verging on delirious, high on a sort of religious mania. As I waited with a father's pain for the ambulance, she told me a crazy tale of how her classmate, James, had tried to commit suicide, but just before death, an angel swooped down from heaven to save him. James had relayed this strange tale again and again, describing the warm embrace inside his heavenly rescuer's wings as being a feeling of pure euphoria. With my daughter safely sedated in the hospital, I drove my Maserati straight to her principal's house. Despite the late hour, I pay a fortune for her exclusive private school, and besides, I'm a man who likes to stamp out a fire as soon as he sees one. The principal spilled the beans, whilst I held him against a wall by his designer dressing gown lapels. As I'd guessed, this idiot kid, James, was the high school hunk, a real big shot with a real big mouth. Turns out he'd started a strange craze with his angelic savior game, and the poor principal was reeling from 2 teenage suicides in 2 days, and God knows how many attempts. It was spreading through the school like wildfire. I demanded James' home address, and since I had the dirt on the principal, he gave it to me in a heartbeat. I was beating down the Dreamboat's door 5 minutes later. Seems Daddy had bought him a swanky apartment, no surprise there. But as soon as I laid eyes on James, I sensed the situation stank in ways I hadn't expected. His arms were a litany of slits, intersecting in every direction. His neck was badly bruised from a noose, and his forehead bore the recent red scar from a gunshot. The kid practically collapsed before me, wailing and praying, his eyes rolling around like pinballs. "He won't let me die," James cried. I had to shake some sense into the kid, but between sobs he blurted out his story. He did save me when I tried to kill myself, held me close, and with his every heartbeat I felt my vitality flooding back. Then he whispered in my ear that he had chosen me, as I was so beloved and admired, to tell all my friends about him, and how he blessed me. "This is bullcrap," I snarled. "You started a stupid little game and abused the misplaced respect of a few confused classmates. Now you feel bad because it's gotten out of hand." "No, he's real," James screamed. "I wish he wasn't. He said he wanted to bless others too, but that was a lie. Now he tells me that if I actually kill myself, his legend will end. Half the school are dying to meet him, but I no longer think he's an angel. No, I think he's the opposite."